It's great to be back here in Bologna.
Bologna is one of the world's oldest university cities.
And it's especially fitting to be here in the context of a conference on transatlanticism because SAIS Europe was founded for that very purpose, to build bridges between the United States and Europe and to sustain the very important partnership that had developed over many years across a full range of issues.
This is a conference, an initiative by 4 major schools of international affairs, 2 U.S. schools in SAIS, Johns Hopkins and Yale, and 2 European schools, Sciences Po and AI. The idea behind the conference is to bring together academics from both sides of the Atlantic, but also practitioners, so people either in government or formerly in government, people in the think tank space, people in media, not in their capacity as journalists, but in their capacity as analysts. So it's the folks that are either thinking or implementing policy in the transatlantic space. And the topics are very broad. So they go all the way from foreign policy and security, which has been very much the core of the transatlantic relationship for a long time, but also economics and trade. Growingly, technology is featuring in our discussions, climate, energy and sustainability.
The very rare opportunity to get people from very different parts of the world exchanging very different theories, and I think none of us leave these things without being changed.
For me, what's interesting is to get input about things that happen in the world outside of economics from a non-economics perspective.
People have different definitions of the West nowadays, but I mean, the West is nothing without the transatlantic. It's Europe and the United States. Now, of course, you include Japan usually in your definition of the West, but if the West is breaking apart, the West no longer exists. The world changes quite radically.
I think most of us understand that we are in a very grave moment, but I think that that forces us to reconsider the fundamentals, to being citizens of our world and contributing to the recreation of order.
The better we protect this long-built and long-lasting alliance, the better we are off on both sides of the Atlantic.
Trying to get a sense of where we stand, where we may be headed, and perhaps above all, what is it that we can do given what lies ahead in order to continue fostering that transatlantic bond.
So my hope is that we can build resilience in this transatlantic relationship by having actors other than governments work together, think together, move together. And this is where 4 leading universities, 2 in Europe and 2 in the U.S., have such an important role to play today to bring this element of stability, of cooperation, of understanding to build this strong transatlantic bridge.
I'm sure that this conference has a great future ahead of it because there will be need to keep discussing problems and opportunities.